I take it all back about the smooth ride. There we go. There's my boot for context.
I think he thinks manual labour's a Spaniard.
Got a wee party of cows following me this morning. Morning, Holly. What a bee. Big breakdown. There's a drill working there. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's morning. Thankfully I'm not much of a shepherd. We've got fertiliser coming today, a load of it, and we realised we've ordered one more load than we thought we did. So we're quids in. Could sell it. Coos are tucking in. That's a new one. Quite friendly. New one. Friendly. Old ling. New. Old one. This one came from Islay. They've come from all over, these cows. Anyway, I'm going to go and clear some space for the fat. Come on! Come on! So, we have to get it in here. Looks like there's lots of space, but there's not. Get this trailer out of the road and we'll fill this bay out a bit further. I think it's all urea that's left to come. 2 loads, 2 and a wee bit loads. Right, I've shifted this trailer out the road so I can get in about here. We'll get another load. And Dad's just been putting cheese on all the mouse traps again. We've got a few. We need to get we get pest control out every week around the farm. They've not started on this new shed yet though. So we need to get a few boxes in here of poison, try and clear them out, thin them out. Leg's not improving a whole lot. It's only been 2.5, 3 weeks, but still I'd like to see a bit more improvement than there has been. She doesn't like putting weight on it. The way she fell, there'll definitely have been kind of stretching in tendons and ligaments and whatnot, so they'll take a good long time to heal properly if they're going to. Just time really. Hopefully she'll be alright. These bulbs are coming out today because we're going to go and plant them up there, and we're going to try. Bit of an experiment, don't know how this will go. So this is the patch that they're going. So this is just on basically a corner of the sunflowers that's been hacked down with the top end. Been ploughed, Dunk's just bringing the discs along, level off a wee bit, break it down a bit further, and then we're going to make an attempt at planting some tulip bulbs in a not so automated way. Also, I need to figure out exactly the shape of the field I need next year for the sunflowers. I've got an idea in mind what I'm going to do with them next year versus what we did this year, and needs a specific size. Right, I'll dump these here because fert lorry's just arrived. It's going in that door. Shop, secure the expensive load. There we go. Right, we've got a lot of wheat, so we'll ignore this tractor for now. Oh, Dunk and Dad might get the wee ridger on, but that's for the tulips. We've just borrowed that off the neighbour, old Massey. I'm not starting a classic collection. Back in here we go. shift that trailer out of the way so I can take the wheat out of the corner, get that bucket on as well. Get the door open first. Trailer out of the way, bucket on. That means when I push that toggle, the pins can't come out. There goes the wee Massey. Halfway through loading this lorry, Kev's just phoned. He's got a big stone that he's pulled out. I just jumped out. The forklift's sitting a wee bit to the right when it's got a full bucket, and it's because that tyre there has got a wee slow puncture. Another lorry filled there. Just dump the bucket in here. Kev's needing the forklift and then fill out some paperwork for the boy. Kev's waiting the forklift there. He's located a stone which last year I found. Well, I think Dunk might have found it last year, but I tried to pull it out last year, didn't even budge. So it might come up a bit, might be a bit looser this year. See how he gets on. Laurie's just away in for a bacon roll, or a sausage roll or whatever from the farm shop. Quite a few of them do that. And I'm just heading out to this field where Dunk and Dad are attempting to plant some tulips. I tell you what, it's an experiment, 100%. It's not looking too good. They're both standing looking at the ground. So there you go, making up the ridges, and then we put the tulips or daffodils or whatever in the rows, and Dunk comes back along and he drives on the ridge and then pushes the ridge back in. There we go. Just pouring them into buckets and tiffing them out. Mail bucket. Kev's been up there trying to get a stone out and he's coming back down backwards, so I think he must have it, but it's that big it's going to fall off if he comes down the hill forward. Yeah, it's a belter. I'm not driving because there's no GPS button, and apparently you have to use that wheel thing in the middle. I don't know.
I think he thinks manual labour's a Spaniard.
That young boy cracks me up.
That's about 4,000 bulbs Dunk's away to start filling them in again. You can see them disappearing there. This side's obviously just getting half, but then the other side will hold on to it. Right, we've 6,500 bulbs planted. So we get the forklift because we need to mix up some other bags. So get the forklift bucket, put them all in the bucket, give them a whirl over, and then we can start putting them in too. There's a stone. Looks quite small from here, but it's not. I think the forklift was just managing to bring it down, so it'll be about 3.5 tonne. There's my boot for context. It's a belter anyway. There we go. It's half of them gone. Up there. Right, we're almost done. There's not many left in that bucket. We've done from that edge up to here. Got another 2 beds. And that's that. And then Dunk's got his wee nimble wee machine to fill it all in again. That's our bit done. Dunk's just coming back over the top of them. It'll be half an hour or so and that'll be finished. So 3 loads of rain next week going away. There's a boat leaving from Dundee, so we'll get 3 onto that. Still a couple more sold on top of that. It's either 1 or 3, I can't remember. So they'll probably go January time. Still got some to sell, so just keep an eye on the price. But sold some. It's at a high price at the moment. We sold a bit. Wait and see what it does. If it goes up, we can sell some more. If it goes down, well, we're glad we sold some. So trickle away. The 375's done our job. Right, this tractor was manufactured before I was born. Dunk's giving me a wee crash course and I'm taking it back to the neighbour's yard. Dunk's going to pick me up. It's mint. It's mint. I quite like it. 17 miles an hour I think it goes. Good piece of kit. Done the job for us today. It's quite a smooth ride actually. I guess you're not going so fast. It's not as bumpy. I take it all back about the smooth ride. There you go, exactly. Once you get up to a wee bit of speed and you hit a wee bump. So this is a 1995 Massey 375. Probably was top of the range when it first came out. A lot of bells and whistles. It goes like the clappers, this thing. This is mint. It's tiny, it's like you go on the tractor with a New Hollands and a lorry's coming behind you and wants to overtake, you have to get hard against the side. Whereas this, a lorry just overtook me and there's acres of room either side of me. It's a tiny wee thing. Rear wheel drive only. There's a van going past me now, no problem. I don't even know where the indicators work, I need to turn off soon. That's us done with it. Give it back to its rightful owner. Right, I've got this on the flatbed, it can go back along. Right, good to go. Wait, did a magic test to check. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Yeah, it won't go anywhere now. We've got a working roller door. Come on. There's a different boy out at it today and they were changing the controller. There was an issue with the controller box on it. He said the guy who was here at it yesterday got his colours mixed up between brown and black and put the wrong wires in the wrong place, so that's why it wasn't working. So it was just a quick fix. Right, I'm back. Well, I've got that flatbed on. I'm just going to take a couple of boxes of pig feed along the road. At the other yard I was at, they had a 71 plate, effectively exactly the same as this. The main thing I noticed about it is it had a full glass curved window up the front and visibility was so much better. That beam was right in the worst place when you're loading an Arctic lorry. If you sit normally, for me, it's bang on where you're tipping the bucket, so you're either reaching up or looking down. Cab's much bigger. There's a nice wee screen that shows all your parameters and whatnot. All the buttons are way more concise down the edge here. I quite like this machine though. That's probably just because I'm used to it. But it was quite a smart machine. You need to remember that tyre needs pumped up a wee bit. You can't really feel it with this, but a full bucket of wheat you can feel it. There we go. Safety check. Yep, not going anywhere. There's one empty down that channel. I'll get that out and then I'll put these three full ones in. That's the barriers I took out. 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, and empty. It started raining, my boots were lying outside. That one's wet, that one's fine. Back home now. Now I've got to get some tree carcass on the trailer. Get them strapped down. They're actually from my brother. Can't take his own logs, although he's legal now in the trailer because you don't need a test. I've told him that. Yep, not going anywhere. What I'll do is put his logs in there. One more box to come off, you can't see it, it's too dark. This forklift doesn't extend as much, so I just need to draw it back a wee bit just before I can pick it up. That's the second box. There we go. Won't take long to go through those. There's quite a lot of chopped up battens in there. Look at them all. Troughs have arrived for here. The extra troughs there along at Agricar, so I'll pick them up in the morning. So I'll leave the flatbed on the back of the Discovery there. What I need to do now, I've got a couple of things I need to do, but I can't remember what they were. Oh yeah, that feeder. Fill that feeder up. Oh, what was the other thing? Oh, measure some boards. Let's do that. $270mm bang on. Right, that's everything for this video. Might still update a few of the things on the farm management software we're trying to get up to date with, but that's pretty boring. Not much to see there. So thanks for watching. If you can like and subscribe, I'm going to set a like goal. See if we can get to 400 likes. I've never had a video on 400 likes. So click like and subscribe as well. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow or whenever the next video is.